Hello YouTube, Jumpy23 here, and today we have the last two maps of Beacon Beach, one easy, one hard. We'll start with the easy, a spark mission map called Take It to the Bridge. Please excuse the minor continuity fucky wucky. I only realized while doing commentary that this map could be one-turned. Fortunately, this game lets you replay any map, so I went back to replay it and record the replay. I'm a level higher than I should be, but as long as I have one unused skill crystal per unit, that won't change a thing. Since this is a destroy Dark Mess Eyes map, combat doesn't matter. I have 3 speakers with Dark Mess Eyes on them, so I need one unit to handle each. Luigi uses his big post-team jump movement range to help the other 2 units get in position after he gets in position himself with a team jump. Then it's going to be time to kill. Rabbid Mario goes first with his attack's innate ability to completely ignore topography. Initially, I thought he was the only guy who could do this, so I had to 2-turn this map. But then I thought, wait, can I use a POW block? Turns out that the answer is yes. Luigi and Peach each throw POWs, and Take It to the Bridge is cleared in 1 turn. I got some extra rewards for replaying the map, but don't worry, I reloaded a save after recording the video, so I'm back on track. Now time for the hard map, Madame Boistrella. As far as I can tell, her maps don't have actual names. Because it took me so many tries to LTC this map, I don't have a good recording of preps, but here's my final loadout for the run. Damn, I am being all sorts of ghetto in my recordings today. Luigi and Peach are prioritizing movement skills, and Rabbid Mario is prioritizing damage. Madame Boistrella's maps seem to have a really wide range of randomized outcomes. You could get just about anything that's appeared in Beacon Beach, but the maps were always pretty big and pretty difficult. This is the only random map in Beacon Beach that I settled for 2-turning because I was always so far away from a 1-turn. The layout that I went with had a bunch of Wild Claws and Bob-ombs mostly. It's quite large, but since all the enemies are melee, they rush in, and I'm able to ignore a lot of the map, which is super helpful compared to layouts full of stooges. Peach is going full support mode here to help my heavy hitters take down all of these Wild Claws. She'll even go so far as to skip using Team Barrier and instead use a cooldown clock, so that she can use Turbocharge again next turn. There is a reason that I needed it to be Peach here though, so stay tuned to find out. After stacking all of his damage and with only a little help from his friends, Rabbid Mario is able to one-shot 2 Wild Claws, which is extremely impressive. There are 4 Wild Claws on the map, so we're already halfway there. Luigi here does slightly worse than Rabbid Mario, only managing to nearly take out a single Wild Claw in one turn. But don't worry, later in the game his damage output is going to skyrocket. I've taken almost no damage for all of Beacon Beach, but that all comes to an end on this enemy phase. My units are all going to take a walloping this game, or in this map, as I really can't afford to slack off on maximizing my damage. Unfortunately, Peach's dash attack didn't hit all three Goombas there. It could have, it did in my test run, I just screwed up. I didn't realize I wasn't going to hit all three until it was too late. I spent a while thinking about how to recover from this, or if I just need to reset. But while I'm stalling for time, I remember that I do need to use turbocharge again, so I do that now. Somehow I didn't notice that Peach could have dashed through both enemies there, and I decided to use a POW block instead. Since money doesn't matter and I do have a free action, it's not the end of the world, but that was a silly little blunder. Luigi leaves to set up a team jump for Peach, and then he realizes he needs to set up Rabbid Mario's team jump too, and he comes back to do that one first. And here is why it had to be Peach. The only enemies over on this far island are two pathetic Bob-ombs, but somebody has to take them out. And with her 6.75 second float timer, Peach can head all the way over here and clean them up with just a dash, not even requiring one of her action points. This allows me to have all three of my units in the main zone for most of the fight. Taking out one Wild Claw when we nearly took out three the previous turn might seem trivial, but I used most of my juice on the last turn, so it's actually still kinda hard. Fortunately, Rabbid Mario has one more ace up his sleeve that I haven't shown yet in this run. With his ZR, when he is attacked, he can counterattack for very good damage. This does cause the Wild Claw to attack him yet again, and Rabbid Mario goes from almost full HP, or from full HP to almost dead in one turn. But I clear Madame Boistrella in 2 turns, wrapping up all of Beacon Beach in 33 turns. Thanks for watching. See you next time with Christine Peaks.